boy, Dendro, the gamer, back again with another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I wasn't able to stream on Monday due to job-related things, so I apologize. Normally I stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday with other days as possibilities. And on those other days, I may or may not stream Baldur's Gate 3. I may throw another game in here and there. I just recently acquired PSVR 2, so I may do some of those. I know it won't give you the same experience, but a lot of people don't cover VR games. They don't do strategies or anything like that for VR games. So it's possible I could do something like that. Help the fledgling PSVR 2 gamers, help those people out. So yeah, it's been since Sunday since I streamed. It's been a very busy week for me, job-wise, both jobs. So I wasn't able to make up the time, so to speak. So yeah, I hope to be able to keep this schedule going forward, barring any unforeseen technical issues or job-related issues or anything like that. So, without further ado, it took me a second to try and remember where we were as far as the game itself. We just finished checking Balthazar's room and getting the moon lantern. I almost said moon lamp. Moon lantern. So, we're now supposed to... Now we can go, because we have the moon lantern, we can go to even the deepest, darkest parts of the Shadow Cursed lands. So, before then we were limited on where we could go. Yeah, there's a whole town of good guys. I'm surprised that it doesn't have us go there. We can't go there as evil people. If we went there, I can promise you we'd probably get attacked and we'd have to end up killing everybody. So, yeah. So, let's see. What else do we need to do? Yeah, murderer. Yeah, we know. A lot of these, yeah, a lot of these we're not going to be able to do until we hit Act 3. And as you know, we're only in Act 2 right now. So, yeah, we avoided handing over the artifact to the Githyanki, which I would recommend that you definitely don't hand the artifact over to the Githyanki. Now we need to go and look for Ketheric Thorm's mausoleum. Yes, the guy who is supposedly dead is really not dead. He has invincibility powers. So if we're going to take him out, we are going to need to figure out how he's invincible. So, and we'll get to that. Now that we have the moon lantern. The weird thing, the moon lantern, normally when you're doing a regular playthrough, you can open the moon lantern, let the pixie inside out, and she grants you the ability to be free of the... She gives you the ability to, you know, not be cursed. So, I don't understand why it's not letting us do it here. It's got to be something with... Yeah, I tried last time to see if there was a way I could get it to let me do it, but for some reason it's not allowing us to crack it open and let the pixie out. You offered to let her out in exchange. She... Oh, this place. hold on. We're not quite ready for that yet. She offers to permanently make you immune to the deeper parts of the curse, which means you don't have to hold the moon lantern in your hand. Which that's the only problem with things as they are now, is now I have to hold the lantern in one hand. And if we're in the deeper, darker parts and I put it down, we are screwed. We start getting hit by the shadow curse. Alright, we're going to do Wraithwind's Toll House. There's some good stuff here that we can get. This one's bugged. There's gold. There's a gold in a few places. There's gold just laying around. Plus there is a treasure room to break into. There's a few different things I can show you in here. As well as a boss. Okay, that's outside. Don't worry about the masks. These little thingies here. They can't do anything to you.
Forget it. It's blocked from behind.
Yeah, I know. There's a way to get in there, so don't worry about that. What we want to do now is pick a way to go upstairs. There's actually a couple different ways you can do it. You can come this way. Okay. So there's gold laying everywhere, as you can see. There is a safe that you can crack open if you have enough strength. This one right here.
It's all mine.
Oh, crap.
What do you bring?
Okay, the game's bugged. I'm stuck in the middle of... How did I roll the exact same thing 2 times in a row? What is going on here? I don't understand what's going on here. See, now I'm stuck. I didn't even see what she said. This is the boss, Garen Goththorm. If the last name sounds familiar, there's a reason why. There is a way to get through this without actually having to fight, because the fight with her can be kind of rough. Who are you?
I require good.
It seems to me you have enough.
No. You must pay.
Okay. Okay, toss the creature a gold piece.
Another.
Okay, how much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
Okay. Now, do not keep tossing gold to, because she's going to want everything you have.
Replace me.
You've been promoted. You'll collect gold from much better toll house. You've been promoted. You'll collect gold from a much better toll house. Yeah, the checks get harder and harder.
Gold. More gold. I require gold. No. I pay it back.
See? And once you do that, you convince her to leave. You get experience points as though you actually beat her. See, those visages are connected to her. So once you take care of her, the visages just fall.
That might be worth a look.
It's a sign that tells you about a room where there is. Hold on. Yep, she's dead. I'm not sure what happened in this version, but normally you can talk her into killing herself essentially. So it looks like we kind of did that. There's the master key. Money. There's a twist of fortune. When you roll a 2 or less with this weapon's damage, I reroll and take the new result. It's not a bad little thing. Okay. Universal comprehension, wisdom +2. Gain fluency in the tongues of all, from the chirps of birds to the murmurs of the departed. You gain the ability to cast speak with animals and speak of dead once per short rest. Oh, once per short rest. Nice. And it gives you wisdom +2. That's good if you're a cleric that doesn't have, isn't maxed out. Wait, I have the key. I just picked up the master key. Why does it not open this door? That makes no sense. Yeah, there's gold laying all over the place. You can pick it up. Nothing wrong with picking up a little cash here and there. Traveler's chest, money, traveler's chest, holy water, another key. Okay, maybe that's the key to this door. I forget where the key is. Failing that, we can always do this. We'll just have him lockpick it. Screw trying to find the key. Yes, I know we all leveled up, and I'll get our level up done in just a second. Okay, here's our treasure chest. Really, dude? A locked chest inside a locked room? Yeah, it is simple, bud. I know you'll get it done. But 10, that's child's play to star in. Alright. This is good for a mage. Which, again, you know what happened to our mage. I still laugh about that. I still think that's hilarious. Alright, there's a few other pieces of treasure in here that we're going to get. This key, that I say we have the key for this one. Now, you got to be careful here. That's why. Iron Vine Shield. Yeah, it's for a druid. What's this? Mantle of the Mountain. Wall of Stone. Ooh, +1 bonus armor caster to change to get hit with an attack. Cool. Plus it lets you cast Wall of Stone. Okay. Now, there's a couple things we can get. If you break through this floor, that will get you down below to one of the blocked rooms. But before we do that, there is another blocked room that we can get access to up here before we go down there. If you'll remember that there was a sign over here that she said, "Would someone should take a look at that." Ring of the Rampaging Bull. Bull's Rush while Rage is active. Yeah. As soon as you see while Rage is active. Sorry. I'm like obsessed with lighting torches. The bigger the better. So just don't even bother looting the visages. They don't have anything on them. See, look. See, they're empty. So don't even bother. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take one of our people. Dude, climb the ladder. You don't need the whole party for this. Alright, so go ahead and shoot. Right there.
Something over there.
Yeah, you don't need to roll the... Okay. Now, the thing is, jumping down is going to cause a lot of damage. So, if you have a potion of Featherfall... Oh, these need to go to Shadowheart. Let me see... I I don't have any potions of Featherfall, do I? Let me see if I can make one. There we go. Now, this next part, you're going to have to do quick, because you're going to need to jump actually twice. So go ahead and jump. Go ahead and loot real quick. There's not a whole lot. There's a chest. Oh, come on. I have another. I can make another one. I don't think you can. I don't think you can break through that. I would recommend having your yeah, let's see if I can crack a lock. Nope. I figured might as well, right? Why do how, if it's random, how the hell do I keep rolling the exact same number every time? That's ridiculous. That's not random. Alright, go ahead and take both of them real quick. Before the Featherfall wears off. Oh, because I don't have, go ahead and do this. There you go. Dude, stop. They're not protected by the shadow curse. I forgot about that. Dude, stop! It's fine. I need to have her cast, does she have daylight? Enchant item. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so now we can look at the items we picked up. I wanted to hurry before it ran out. I picked up this bow, Far Strider's Reach. The bow's connection to the Far Strider imbues each arrow with uncanny accuracy, deal additional damage equal to your Dex modifier. And you get Arrow of the Far Strider, which gives you Arrow of the Far Strider, where is it? There it is. Once per long rest, you can noose an arrow with uncanny accuracy to a target within 107 feet. The arrow unerringly finds its mark, requiring no attack roll. Wow. That's a good bow for our thief, because it uses dexterity, and he has a ridiculously high dexterity. Now, where is armor class +1? Who could benefit from that? Let me see what everybody has. Oh yeah, she has just a straight up silly one, so we're gonna give her that one. Yeah, it's when you get new items, it's important to see if anybody can benefit from it. You need to be constantly changing your gear, changing everything up. If you have more powerful stuff, definitely. Yeah, see, that's 6 to 13, that's 8 to 15. That's much better for him.
I can do better. I must.
Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, there's money like everywhere. There's one more bit of treasure we can get before we leave the Wraithwind Toll House. Told you when I started this video, I will show you where all the treasure is all the time. That's my job. Now, let's see. Now, this time, I would recommend that you send your guy who can pick locks. Okay, so have him make a Featherfall, because if you try to jump down, he's going to take damage. It's not a ton of damage, but But if you can prevent it, the band hungers for the blood it once collected its tolls. Your weapon attacks have a chance to cause the target to bleed. Ooh. That's pretty impressive, my friend. The door is blocked. But there's a button over here. If your guy can see it. Right here. That will actually let him out. I took everything. That was weird. No. No. Generally, bottle racks never have anything in them, so I don't even bother. Oof.
No time to rest.
We're about to level up anyway. Oh, come on. This is seriously annoying. Follow my guy. If they're gonna take damage, they won't do it. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. Jesus. It's a little bit of damage. We're gonna level up here anyway. And we can just do that. There you go. Ta-da! Alright. Now, let's go ahead and level everybody up. That was basically the last of the treasure in the Wraithwind Toll House. Whoa, why am I not there? Hey, there I am. Okay. Now, the one I want to get next is, where is it? Another really, really good one. Nomadic Step. Allows you to teleport. You're going to increase your armor class there and back again. Eventually, it allows you, when you get high enough level, you can open up portals. A gate. You can put a portal here and a portal there, and your allies can actually walk through the portal to get to the location. It is a super awesome ability, but there was a couple abilities I wanted to get before that, which I did. So teleport is a really good one, because now I can teleport around anywhere I want. Alright, Verana, she gets 2 more maneuvers. Okay, Commander Strike is not bad. They get to use their reaction to make a weapon attack. Let's see. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on attacks against you for a round. Action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional damage. Spend it to make an attack that deals an additional down hit. Select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke opportunity attacks. Let's see. Add it to the result to an attack roll. Precision attack is a pretty good one. Let's see. Trip attack's not bad. We'll do Commander Strike. Alright. Now, we gave her alert. We gave her that. She's going to use Great Weapon. So, Great Weapon Master is actually not a bad one to take once you've already taken alert and you've gotten their main stat up to 20. That's pretty much all you'll need it to be at. You don't need it to be any higher than that. So, so for her, we'll go ahead and get this. When you land a crit or kill a target with a melee weapon, you can make another attack as a bonus action that turn. You can have your attack be get a -5 penalty, but it'll do 10 more damage. So once you have a target you know you can hit for sure, you can click that on to get, yeah. You can take a -5 penalty to attack rolls and make with a heavy melee weapon, and it'll do +10 damage. So if you really want to smack the crap out of somebody you know you can hit, where the -5 isn't going to cause you to miss. So you got to be careful using that when you can toggle it on and off. It's not on all the time. You actually have to go in and toggle it on and off. Okay. So, all right. What is this? Stone shape, stone armor, crumble, petrified creatures, or sealed doors and containers. Let's see, what else do we have for level 4? Control water, freedom of movement. Yeah, see, for clerics, there's not a whole lot of really good spells at level 4. That one's not bad. Snap an ally of any stun, difficult terrain can't slow them down. They can't be magically paralyzed or restrained. It's good to snap them out if they get paralyzed or restrained. For clerics, there's not a whole lot in level 4 that's any good. So, unfortunately. Okay, he gets evasion. When a spell would deal half damage on a successful dex saving throw, it deals no damage if you succeed and only half if you fail. Which is pretty damn good. So now, anything that requires a dex saving throw, like fireball, stuff like that, if he makes his dex saving throw, he takes 0 damage from it. Which is pretty flippin' powerful, you have to admit. Now, I had everybody jump down with him because I didn't want him to be hit with the shadow curse. Now, can we all get up there? Too high. If we jump down, we're going to take damage. Normally, the feather fall the person took is still in effect. So they jump down. I've never actually brought the group over here. What you can do, since we're done with the toll house, you can go ahead and just do this. There. Now we've completely eliminated the need to even worry about any of that crap. Now, the waning moon, what I was talking about, there is there's some stuff over here, but there's also this.
This must be a brewery or distillery.
There's enemies in here, but they don't attack you for now to start with. Ooh, we missed that quest, didn't we? We missed that quest. Yeah, over here we missed a quest. That's okay. Let me back up. The item you need for that quest is here at the toll house. None of these guys are gonna attack you. They're undead. See the big fat guy over there? He's also a Thorm. See? Visibald Thorm. You can do a series of checks to get him to kill himself, but what he's going to try to do, he's going to try and get you to drink something if you do not want to drink it. You can, if you can pass the checks, you can trick him into to thinking that you're actually drinking it because he ain't that bright. But you do not want to drink it. It's basically poison for you. It's not good. Here we go. Yeah, the area to start this is pretty big. You're gonna need some good pass a few hard checks to actually make this work. So you don't have to fight him, but you still get experience for it. What is it that you're serving? Do not drink it.
Like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
Okay. Pick up the tankard.
You can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
And the goal is to make him burst wide open.
He looks set to burst, and will probably be left hip deep in his juices.
Yummy. You want him to drink, but not you. Sleight of hand, mime drinking. The problem is, it's a tough roll to make. It's an 18, and if you don't have proficiency in sleight of hand, that's why generally you should have your thief do it. I wasn't expecting it to be that close. Now this is ridiculous. You telling me I can't get a plus 12? I can't roll a 6? Thank you. So you mime drinking, make him think you actually drank it.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
He speaks very slowly. It's kind of annoying. But you want him to keep drinking, but you don't want to drink yourself. It's basically poison.
Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Delight me.
Okay. See, there's a few stories you can share. You can go with that you want to kind of go with a gruesome one. So I'm gonna go with I slaughtered all those people. Oh, come on! With all those pluses, you gotta be freaking kidding me! Oh, come on! Give me a break! What the hell? This is crap! I got tons of pluses. How the hell am I failing so much? Get the hell out of there, shit. Yeah, he wants conquest and destruction.
You drink, then you amaze, and fuse astonish me. Again.
I'm running out of inspiration. Who placed the curse on this land?
Father Catherick created, Father Catherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, love it up.
How did you become what you are now?
Father Catherick's laughter, not joy, not ever, never, only laughter.
Jesus, this guy talks slow.
Questions done, finished, over, only drink.
Okay. Sleight of hand. Let's fail this about 12 more times. Wow. Maybe I should say that more often.
No stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastards.
I slayed a hideous pustule-ridden hag, and she died a gruesome death. Come on. Thank you, a 34. That's what I need.
Did you open her up and find the inner beauty? A question make your query and drink once more.
How did the thorns sustain the shadows?
The spirit of the land. More drink.
What can you tell me about Ketherick?
Father is Father, eternal, invincible, forever, except not. No more questions. Drink.
Alright, what do you mean? How can I defeat Ketherick?
Must not, cannot, will not mention her.
Mention her.
Customer is always right, but also wrong.
Okay, we gotta try one more time and see if we can get past it. This one's gonna be a tougher one. Yep, it's a 21. This is the last check. It's gonna be a tough one to pass. Yes, I made it. Barely. One last drink. And 3, 2.
Those personal, mysterious, secret. No, not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Hurricanes. Hurricanes.
Wait for it.
Talking. Berries. Joy. Buried. Buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't bear it. No. Nay. Neither. Too strong.
Yep, get down. Kablooey. Yep, the guy exploded. Let's see, he's got a key, he's got a bunch of liquor on him. Oh wait, I don't know why I sent that to camp. Those were... And of course the Horn of Valhalla.
Thorn hated the Bard's tunes. Maybe we'll get some proper music now.
When you enter your rage, the Horn of Valhalla awakens, granting you the blood of the Aesir and spirits of the Valhalla. It's a legendary item for, you know,
What's that?
the rat bat. Now, go ahead and open the loose planks. Ooh, Lifeweaver crossbow.
Sorry. Terrible. I'll clean up right next time.
Take the ledger.
More drink for the rest of us.
Like I said, the other people in here, they won't mess with you. Unless you get in a fight with what's-his-face. Hey, they still haven't fixed it. Certain bottles are just not accessible. That's so dumb. They of all the bugs they fixed, they can't fix certain items that you still can't pick up. The game just decides you can't pick it up.
Please. Clutter the pardon.
More drink.
Alright, go ahead, extract. A new elixir. Elixir of Viciousness, which I believe reduces the number it takes to hit a crit by 1. It does stack with other things that do that. Now that you have the key, you can come in here. That's where his key opens. It opens this place. And there's a few things to pick up in here as well. Okay. Purple worm gullet is so you can make the purple worm toxin, which is a very powerful thing you put on your weapons, a poison that you can poison your weapons with. It's actually pretty powerful. If you're into poisoning weapons, it's a very good one to use. Poison resistance. Okay. Have our resident expert crack this thing open. How is it the thief has more HP than I do? Interesting. This will teach you the serpent venom fang if you don't have it already. Punch drunk bastard. While you're drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. That actually would do well with the... Oh, crud. Not me. I can't disarm. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. I thought that was me. Astarion definitely can go ahead and crack this. See? Boom. Easy peasy. Now go ahead and crack it. Disarm and now crack. A 5. Please, he could do that in his sleep. Alright. Barrel of skeletal remains.
This blackmailer. Quite the pickle she got herself into.
Quite the pickle she got herself into. Hat of Persuasion. This hat grants you a +3 bonus to all charisma ability checks and saving throws, making you a master persuasion and social interaction. Wow. That's pretty good if you need some help persuading people. For your resident talker, which in my case is my character. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, it's locked. Of course it is. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few treasures in here to be had. All you have to do is talk the barkeep down and take his key. That's if you're going to use do acid damage. How many die tomorrow? Okay, we got a superior healing potion. What else? Said we unlocked 2. Oh, a new coating, the purple worm toxin. There you go. That's a pretty good one, like I said, if you like to poison people. Okay. So, now, we got all the treasure here. There's some more of those sacks so to make the... and there's also more alcohol in here if you need camp supplies. I don't particularly need camp supplies, but if you find yourself needing them, there's a lot of alcohol in here for you to pick up. There's also a chest over here. And one over here under the stairs. No! Dude, what are you doing? Stop! I'm just trying to open the damn chest. Jesus. Oh. You know what this is? 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. Yeah, I don't have to tell you how powerful that is. You can have your healer or whoever needs their spell slots back. You can burn through all of them, then have the person drink that, they'll go unconscious. When they wake up, they get all their spell slots back without actually having to go through a long rest. It's good if you have a party where you only have one kind of spellcaster, like my party. My party, I basically only have one spellcaster, Shadowheart. I use abilities. They're not technically spells. They act like spells, but they kind of don't. She's our main spellcaster. So now we will be able to have her go to sleep, essentially, wake up with all her... so I don't have to tell you how powerful that is. If you open... No, not this. If you open this, you'll see a skeleton there that died on the toilet. And you search nearby, there's an antidote, so it's almost like the guy got poisoned and then died on the toilet.
That's curious.
Which is kind of funny. Not for the guy on the toilet, obviously. Obviously, he ain't laughing. But it's funny to find the aftermath like that. Okay, Astarian, you can have that. Alright. Okay, there's a couple more places we can go before we hit the mausoleum, where we can get some more treasure. There's some more fights to get into also. Okay, so there's Moonrise Towers. Now, we've gone every direction except north. Now we're going to head north. Okay. We got a fight coming up, but also a puzzle. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god. They all got initiative before we did. Damn. Screw you. Now. Oh, he doesn't have advantage. Dude. Oh, don't you dare! You have got to be kidding me. This game still lets me attack nothing. What the hell kind of crap is that? Oh, screw you! Get the truck out of here with that. Let's see. Yeah, great. Bonus attack. Dude, she is slaying them. Hell yeah. That's my fighter girl. I have the moon lantern, so. Oh, screw you. Tell me I can't get over there? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I have the moon lantern, which is light. The thing with the shadows is you have to bring them into the light. You cannot hurt them unless they turn invisible outside the light. So what I'm gonna do... What? Why didn't the light show up? I just cast daylight. What is going on here? That place should be lit up like daytime. That thing should be lit up like flippin' daytime. What the hell is going on here? See, they'll run in and run out like little pansies because they can't handle a real fight. Oh, screw you! Just happens to not be able to get close enough because of reasons. This freaking game, I swear to God. I swear to freaking God with this game, I just can't sometimes. Just slightly not enough. It's like, come on, man. And it's funny because I cast light over here and now mysteriously there's no light over here. I don't know what the hell happened to the light. Yeah, I don't think she... Oh, she can get a bonus attack. Dude, we are messing these dudes up. Potatoes in the camp. Yeah, those putrefied tumors. Those are,
You cannot use that right now.
Shut up. Yeah, those putrefied tumors, they're actually potion ingredients, so... Alright. So. We're going to go ahead and... Alright. The shadow vestiges, you don't even bother. You can't actually search them. This is what happens.
Rush of outrage. This woman worshipped Shah to the end. So why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
Something over there.
Yeah, exactly. It just does that. Alright, there's plaques all around. Let's finish, Oh, what is this? Your attacks with weapons have a 20% chance to apply Rending Shadow. Weapon enchantment +2. Ooh. Now, I think I just picked up 3. Yeah, now it gives you the Oil of Bane. Now then, there are 3, there's plaques here. 1, 2, 3. You have to press them in the right order, and then a door will open right here. Let me see if I can remember the order.
Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques.
Okay. You want to see how it spells out words. So, this, Our Lady of Loss, Mistress of the...
I wonder what that did.
Mistress of Lost Pain. See? It doesn't actually make a noise. So, again, you want to make out the sentences. So it's going to be, if we're facing on the other side of the door, it's going to be this one, then this one to your right, and then you're going to come over here to this one all the way on the other side. So if you number them, starting over here, this one's 1, this one's 2, and that one's 3, it's going to be 2, 3, 1. And now on the exact opposite side, you have a tunnel that opens. And trust me, you want to go in here.
I feel lighter. Like the curse just evaporated. What is this place?
Sharon Sanctuary is what this place is. Alright, so come down here. Now, see how there are statues. Go ahead and click on a statue.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Nod in acceptance.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
Okay. So now what that did is, let me show you this one. Dark Lady's erudition through an impressive display of wit has a +5 bonus to intelligence until finishing a long rest. Now, if I'm not mistaken, not everybody can...
It seems this...
Yeah, only one person can do it. So you want your person that's going to be your main talker to do it. Because the other... Wait. Only 4? Really? There we go. That's close enough. Now the other one...
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Okay.
A warm swell rises through. You are worthy.
The statue can be used once after... once per long rest. So if we have a long rest and then we come back, one other person can do it. Now we have a +5. You get Dark Lady's awareness, +5 bonus to wisdom checks until finishing a long rest. So it's nothing. And then of course there's the middle one, which gives you...
You bold of heart and sharp of tongue, can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
You have to make the saving throw.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Okay. Now, doing all 3 opens up this. Now, the third one gives you Dark Lady's Grace, which has a +5 bonus to charisma until finishing a long rest. And if you notice, that's not checks. This one says +5 bonus. So look at my intelligence, 23. +5 to wisdom gives me a 15 wisdom. +5 to charisma gives me a 22 charisma. So it's not checks, it's the actual stats themselves. So I have a 23 intelligence and a 22 charisma until a long rest. Now, this part, go ahead, if she's in the party, she'll want to do this.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
See, if you're a cleric of Shar, which she is, you get to have a special check that you, or unless, if your character happens to be a cleric of Shar, you can do the same thing. But you have to be a cleric of Shar to get that possibility. Now, alright, so once you offer you get some potions once you offer up your blood. These spawn. A scroll of blight, a scroll of revivify. Don't take the dagger. It may be tempting to do so, but don't take the dagger. Okay, so now once per day, once per long rest, actually, you can come in here and have somebody get those bonuses again. You can't give the blood and get the potions again, though. You can only get the bonuses to your stats. I suggest it's your main person who does your detecting, does your talking to people thing. Which for me is my main character. He's my glib-tongued guy who talks his way into and out of everything. So I had him do it. If you have a mage and you want their intelligence to be higher so they get more bonuses to their...
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's guild.
If
That
you want...
explains the unfinished statues. The impaled skeletons, not so much.
Who is this? They're green.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur?
Yeah, very strange. We're at the Masons Guild now. There's a few things here we can get as well. Told you, not just story, I'm also going to show you treasure. So go ahead and come in here. We got to get on the other side. We got to go this way. You got to get around. That person was spying on you as soon as you spoke. Dude, that happens every time. They disappear. If you don't know the bark skin elixir, there's the recipe right there. And reading it will give you access to the recipe to make bark skin elixirs.
What's that?
Odd looking bones.
Of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Isn't that interesting? Alright. Okay. We're not done here. There's, like I said, there's a couple of things we can get. Thieves' tools, trap disarm kit. Starian. I picked up a lot of stuff. You see all this? It's ridiculous, the amount of treasure I've picked up. Told you, I will show you where all the good stuff is. Now, go ahead and come over here to the trapdoor. There's going to be some fighting down here, so just so you know. Don't come down here thinking that it's going to be a free ride and you're going to get away. And yeah, there's a elevator that'll take you back up. There it is. Okay. Go ahead and have your Master Thief lockpick your way in. Ooh, an 18. That was almost a challenge.
So that's progress.
Now, walk in slowly. I believe there are traps in here, if I'm not mistaken.
That's curious.
Yeah, trapped treasure chest. I'm gonna say that should be child's play. Orange dye, vest of the trickster. The vest's deceptive nature enhances your reflexes and agility. You gain a +1 bonus to dex, saving throws, and ability checks. The vest subtly distorts the air around you, making it harder for enemies to pinpoint your location. You and any creature within 10 feet, you gain +6 to stealth checks. You know who would do well with that? If you answered Astarion, you answered correctly. And he can also, it'll give him the ability to cast Mirror Image. It's basically just a palette swap. It's more powerful, but the color, it makes it look just like the... Okay. Once we come in here, there are shadows up and around. What they're going to do is they're going to... there's even a Master Shadow, I forget what they're called, that can put out any light sources that you have. And then they'll just sit there and teleport around, hit you, and then they'll do hit and run like they usually do. Here we go. Okay. A crit, very nice.
Another fight.
Wait, why did I put my... No, I didn't switch to bow. You have to have a melee weapon so that you have the light. Where is her bonus attack? Great Weapon Master all in. That gives you the -5 to your attack rolls. We don't want that unless... What happened to her... That hammer ability? It was right here. It looked like a hammer, and it said she gets a bonus attack if she attacks with a melee weapon, I believe. No, it's not that one. This thing. Oh, that's all in. That's not the one. Alright. Alright, she, okay. Alright, so... the good news is they don't have any, ranged attacks. All they can do is pop in and pop out. So... this is the Wraith. This is the one that can do the, yeah, go ahead and go back to your melee so you can have your light. Okay. Oh, I'm out of points. Oh, dun dun dun. I have no more movement. Oh, it takes movement speed to do that? Oh, okay. Crud. Yeah, I have my own light. Sensitivity to light would not do well for me. Let's see. It won't hit any of the creatures, so there's no point in doing that. I'm just checking out my options.
Excellent.
So why didn't my shield explode like it was supposed to? My shield was supposed to explode once it loses... Bye-bye! You're dead. Okay, what's wrong with me? Am I missing something? Look at all of my freaking bonuses. Oh, they cursed me. You can get rid of that. You can remove curse. Haha, you're dead. Now, those are my... Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna sit here and keep taking pot shots at you. Let me see. Okay. We have this dude up here. I don't think I have remove curse actually memorized for now. That's the problem now, is they're gonna sit there and keep doing that crap where they hide in the shadows. And they're invisible, so you can't see them. So it becomes a pain. You have to sit there and track them. Hold on. Yep, I'm looking at them, so... Now I'm trying to get over there so I can get this sucker seen. Because there's nobody to see now, because he's invisible until I can get over there. So nobody really can do anything. I mean, she can possibly, because her weapon gives off light. Who are you attacking? Screw you. No, Swit! Stop! Everybody get over here. Thank you. You can light the candles, but they'll usually just, the Wraith will just sit there and put them out. So, let me see. Spell book. Let's see. Always available. She would need remove curse, Aura of Purity. Let's see. The reason that she doesn't have a lot of choices for level 4 is because she actually has a lot of these are always prepared because she's a there it is, remove curse, because she is because she's a life cleric, so she has certain spells that are always prepared. Oh, I don't have any level 3 spell slots, damn it. She's almost out. Well, time to see what this thing can do. Alright, watch. Don't move her. Don't touch her. Don't do anything. If you move her in any way, shape, or form before the 12 seconds is up, she loses. There you go. Now, as you can see, she has all of her spell slots back. Remove curse, level 3. There we go. See? Removed curse. Bam. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. Now go ahead and disarm the trap. Ooh, a 21. Ha. Luckily, he has like a ridiculous amount of pluses. I mean, look at all those pluses. There's like nothing he can't crack open. It's great. Alright. Splendored Tanzanite. Not sure what that does. I still, to this day, that's for a mage. Pendant of Shielding. The pendant projects a field of protection, reducing physical damage taken for yourself and all allies within 7 feet of you by an amount equal to half your con modifier. Wow. That would be good for somebody who has a high con, like, say, a fighter, or even better, a paladin. Ah. You forgot about Minthara. Remember, we rescued her and sent her back to camp. Moonrise diagram.
That might be worth a look.
So you come up here and hit the button. And you get access to the secret treasure. Told you, I know where everything is. Almost everything. I'm sure there's probably a few things here and there that I've missed. I have played for a ridiculous number of hours, but I'm sure there's something somewhere that I overlooked or forgot about, or, you know, something like that. You know, I'm not flawless. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to say I found 100% everything in the game, because that would be bragging. And while I have found quite a bit in this game, I'm pretty sure I haven't found everything. But I found a lot. I found a majority of things. I would say I found a lot of the treasures, so that I can lead you guys to the treasures. So that's the Masons Guild. Now that what is the thing saying? Oh yeah. Now that yeah, we may need to take a rest. I'm out of points. Okay, and this pops us out. There's two ways down there. There's the elevator, which takes you out. You can take from outside, and then there's that trap door that's from the inside. See, you can come here, and see, it's just up here. We went in down there, over one of the directions. Down there is the trap door we went through. They both lead to the same place. So, now, that journal, like I was saying, before I interrupted myself. Crud. We didn't get the fast travel point over there. There's another quest you can do. Crud. Are we sure there's no other fast travel? We want to stay away from the town right now. There's a good guy town. Last Light Inn, where the last of the good guys are all holed up. You don't want to go messing with them because you are a bad guy. Once they find out what you did at the Druid Grove, what I've done at the Druid Grove, they're not going to welcome me with open arms, I assure you. They will want to tear my head off, and I'll end up having to fight every single person. There is a better way. There is a better way, and we will deal with that shortly. Right now, there's something else I wanted to show you. Dark Justiciar mask. Come on, somebody make the check. Thank you. I will say some of these treasures are actually surprising me, because some of them I haven't found. One of the mods actually distributes those items. Distributes them around the map in random spots, so you don't always know where they're going to be. See? Gloomstrand shield, that key we picked up, but it doesn't give us in the
Let's crack it open.
The toll house, that key we found. Told you, know where all the treasure is. Alright, so we got those. Now, what I was saying about the book, there's also a chest here. Not much in it. Remember in the floorboard, we found that journal? That actually is for a quest that we honestly haven't even gotten yet because of the way we went about it. That's the great thing about this game, is it can go many different directions. You can approach the same thing a bunch of different ways. And even if you're playing the same kind of characters, a good guy, bad guy, what have you, you can still approach situations completely differently. You can see things you didn't see before, or you can miss out on things that you found before, just depending on the way you go. Sometimes it's based on choices you made. Sometimes it's based on there's certain things that unlock it for class, race, things like that. Black Oleander, that is a good thing. That is for. There are a couple of fights out here as well. I believe, yeah, it's this way. So, be careful when running towards treasure. Sometimes it's a trap. Force Weaver's Gauntlets. Your offensive spells are imbued with an extra surge of force energy. Your spells deal an additional 1 to 4 force damage. Again, mage. Everything we seem to be getting is mage stuff, almost like it's throwing up a middle finger to me since I murdered my mage. Yes, there is a hireling mage you can get. But this time around, I've decided not to employ a mage. Every other playthrough, I've had a mage, whether it be Gale or the hireling. I've done it. I've actually gone both ways with that. Yeah, the hyena. Stupid thing. Okay. Yeah. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
You are done when I say you're done, and not a second before. Okie dokie. Do we understand each other? Sorry, couldn't help it. We will be taking a break here shortly. I'm gonna need all my psi points back. I pretty much used them all up. Yeah, you can go ahead and climb these roots. Do.
That's curious.
Check this guy for this book. You don't have to take it with you. When you are lightly or heavily scared and you target a surprise, your prey takes an additional 1 to 6 piercing damage. The number you need to roll a crit while attacking is reduced by 1. The book is information, I believe, towards the night song. If it doesn't pop up with new information, it's possible that you already have the information. Because a lot of the stuff you can find out about quests, some of it you can actually find in a couple different ways. There's the waypoint. Yes, I know. Oh boy. Okay. Here comes kind of a weird encounter.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
Yeah. Here we go. This is a weird encounter.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Who are you?
I'm 7. Will you play with me?
He's not what he appears. Don't you have anyone else to play with?
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
His key fills off, so we're gonna try and do a roll. I rolled a 1. Are you kidding me? It's been a while since I rolled a 1, so I guess I'll take... Oh, 2 1s in a row. That's ridiculous. There's no way. There's no way you roll 2 1s in a row.
Of shadow and
that's crap.
you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole. Something ancient and oddly sad.
What are your parents' names? Maybe I can find them.
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me or they'll be angry with you.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers and perhaps no real family.
You're quite clearly a magical anomaly, child. What's really going on
I
here?
don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny.
Try to understand his true nature. Oh, critted, nice.
Not an ordinary child, but not
Oh, it's the same thing.
One part of a greater whole. Something ancient.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win. Then you lose.
All right, let's begin.
Get ready, and no cheating.
And since your person can do find and see invisibility.
There you are.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win.
Don't be a sore loser.
Like Daddy, don't tell me what to do. Let's play another game. I deserve a chance to even the score.
Okay.
Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Alright. Yeah, you can just screw this crap. Just... you end up with, the end result's the same. You end up having to fight Mummy and Daddy. So go ahead and... if you win... yeah, if you win, it's the same thing. Oh, baloney. That's bull. They're both pretty powerful, so you gotta be careful. I have a high resistance to like everything, and yet magically here I am freaking on my knocked out. It's crap. That's freaking a load of crap. Bye-bye. There we go. Now the dog comes in. Haha, you missed. If it missed, then how the hell did they do damage? How did they damage me if they missed? What kind of cheap crap is that? Screw you, dude. They missed and yet I still... haha. Killed the dog. Bro. Fucking get up. God damn. That's just stupid.
I win. I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
Alright. So, that kid, like it hinted at, he's part of a whole. He's one half of a whole. Just give you pass without trace. But since we killed Halsin, he's how do I explain it? In order to, as a good person, you can actually work to lift the shadow curse from the land. It involves bringing the two halves of the spirit of the land back together. One half is that kid, but the only person who can put two and two together is... oh, I didn't want that. You gain advantage on saving throws against spells. Spell attack rolls against you have disadvantage. The only person that can help with that is Halsin. He's the one that recognizes that the boy is two halves of a whole. So without him, there's no one to recognize it, and there's no one to put the land back together. So you can't lift the shadow curse if you've killed Halsin. Just so you know, you can't do it. Oh yeah, there's a fight with some nasty enemies over there. Before you fight them, I would definitely recommend taking a long rest. And going, if you're interested, you can go talk to Minthara. You should be able to get her to join your party now. Now that you rescued her from the tower, you should be able to talk her into coming. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna long rest so we can get Minthara to come talk to us. Oh, Astarion wants to talk. Probably about Cazador.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Why do you want to see him?
Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for.
Sure, I want to see how this plays out.
Perfect. I knew you would understand.
Yeah, he wants to find Raphael. It's part of his quest. Verana doesn't want to talk. Where's Minthara? There she is. She's invisible?
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation.
I like her gravelly voice. It's kind of hot.
Thank you for allowing me to come here.
Did I say that out loud?
Back to myself.
Oops.
Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
Someone in this cult might have broken mine too. We are going to break them back.
Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Any suggestion of how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
You're Vicken, of course, you'll be a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together. Now I know it was the prism that silenced the Absolute in those moments, not you. But it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body.
Heyo.
That was you.
Yes, it was. Now that you're free, we can spend more nights together.
We will travel together and fight together. In time, perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing, well hidden in the cold fortress of her mind. And it is precious.
Together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Tell me what you know about Kethric's power first.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks, or destroy it. Now,
Makes sense.
rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
Sleep well, we will venture forth together come morning.
I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall.
Sunblossom can stay at camp.
Indeed. Ready when you are.
Haha! Let's go ahead and level up our dear paladin. She's an Oath of Vengeance paladin. That's why she talks about vengeance so much. Lost Sworn Drow, Oath of Vengeance paladin. Her goddess is Selune. Interesting. Let's see. She's gonna be doing great weapon. I'm gonna have her step in and take Verana's weapons, armor, and her role in the whole thing. So, ability improvement. Let's give her. Let's see. Wrathful Smite. Let's see. Thunderous Smite. Searing Smite. Alright. Okay, she gets Fairy Fire because she's a drow. Okay, level 4. She gets another Lay on Hands charge. We'll do one more of these. We'll take her strength to 20. We will take, to have her take Ceremony also. Level 5. She gets Darkness because she's a drow. Let's see. Let's give her Branding Smite and Force Weapon. I'm not having her be the healer. We already have a healer. I know paladins get Lay on Hands. They can heal. But I'm having her be more of a kick-ass paladin. Aura of Protection. You and nearby allies gain a +2 bonus to saving throws. The aura disappears if you fall unconscious. It's a paladin thing. Now, we probably want to have her have alert as well. So she can't be surprised, just like Verana. Okay, and we'll go with magic weapon. Oh wait, hold on. Go with aid for now. Okay, Relentless Avenger. If you hit an enemy with opportunity attack, your movements are increased by 15 feet on your next turn. Nice! Protection from... it doesn't really matter. She's going to be using a lot of her spell slots for smites anyway. She can be smiting bitches left and right. Alright. Now then. Paulson's Journal. Interesting. Alright, we're going to go to Verana. Let's see, she's going to take this. That's when casting any smite spell. We held that just for Minthara. Titan String Bow, in case she needs a bow. We'll give her that. We'll give her that. We'll give her that. Let's see, give her that. Jump distance. Nobody cares about jump distance. Okay, what else do we have to give her? That's a paladin item. Let's see, what else do we want to give her? Make sure I gave her everything. That might not be bad. Let's see. That's cleric level. She's not going to be using a shield. Okay. And now I have like a ridiculous amount of items I'm carrying around. It's insane. That one's Minthara. Yeah, there's a few things I've been carrying from Minthara for a while. God, there's so many. I have so many items. Jesus. I'm like carrying everything in any smite spell. That's Minthara. Rage. No. Casting Lay on Hands. That's a paladin thing. Let's see. I'm just giving a whole bunch of stuff to her. And then I'm going to pick and choose from what's there. Hunger of Hater. Let's see, what's that? When you take fire damage dealt by another creature. Plus one bonus. Alright. So, go ahead and give her that. That. Yeah. That's not her. Adamantine. See. Well, that's better than that. When you cast any smite spell, enemies within 10 feet must make or take radiant damage. Okay. That keeps her from being electrocuted. This will let her Misty Step. She can grab missiles out of the air. That gives her a +1 to initiative. When casting Divine Smite, you don't provoke for the rest of the turn. +1 athletics. She has this one. It gives her +1 bonus to initiative. Yeah, that's just plain better. I mean, she's not showing the other stuff because we're in camp, so. Alright. Okay.
What to do?
Alright. So, Minthara is now in our party. I've been wanting to have her in the party for quite a while now, so. Oops. I got a lot of crap that I don't really want to be carrying. I'm carrying so much junk. Ugh. Just put some of that crap up. I am carrying so much stuff. We have so much money. We have 16,000 gold. Mainly because, as I said, we do not have access to a lot of the vendors. That's my biggest complaint with playing an evil playthrough. Is you just don't seem to have access to as many vendors as you would if you were good. Because they didn't intend for you to play this way. When they made this game, they made it your typical good guy game. but it's almost like they threw in the evil stuff at the end just to kind of be like, yeah, people want to play evil. Here we go. We'll throw this in. I know they added some stuff later on to try to make it a little better, like giving you some cutscenes that are evil, but it just seems like an afterthought, honestly.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. Catherick Thorm is clearly important, but I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Kind of like, yeah, hurry up. I'm kind of running out of power here, people. Keep going. And no matter how many long rests you take, she's not gonna stop protecting you. It's not like one day you're gonna wake up and it's like, oh crap, no protection for me anymore. It's not how it works.
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
It's a bone.
Scratch's tongue lolls out.
Ooh. A bone. Wow. There, it's all yours. Sweet Jesus. That's weird. Alright, okay. We have our psychic focus. Not available. Why is it not available? Because I only have one weapon in my hand? Hold on. Alright, well then, let's do this. Now... There. I just wanted to be able to upgrade my weapons. I mean, I'm going to be striking with one of them. I might as well be able to step of a dozen paces, teleport up to 20 feet. Okay, I think I've done all the stuff I can do. Alright, let me go ahead and drink my 2 potions. There we go. Much better. Now it's the next day, you actually can go back and visit those statues again. Okay. Let's see. What did we want to have her drink? That's a level 1 spell slot. Level 2. We'll do that. Not borrowed knowledge. Don't really care about that. Ceremony. Coming of age. Okay, water walk. Doesn't matter. You don't know how much trouble it saves. This water walk saves. If you've played the game before, without it, you know how much trouble that water walk saves you from fights where you get stuck in the terrain where you're having to go at half speed. It's such a godsend. You have no idea how important that spell is. Just it's indescribable. It saves you so much flipping trouble, I assure you. Let's see, what else does she need to do? Excuse me. Aura of Life. Preserve energy until this spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on each non-hostile creature in the aura. Has resistance to necrotic damage, and their hit point maximums can't be reduced. Allies gain 1 hit point when they start their turn, and the aura with 0 hit points. That's 100 turns. That's actually not a bad one. You can also do an aura of purity. Non-hostile creature in the aura can't become diseased, has resistance to poison, and has advantage on saving throws against charmed, frightened, paralyzed, and poisoned. So she starts getting auras that she can, because she's a life cleric. I think that's all she needs. Let's head to the next. He has water walk, right? Yeah, he has water walk. Pretty sure he doesn't need to do anything. He does need to drink a potion, though. He already has the alert feat, so we really don't have to worry about giving him that. And we're resistant to necrotic damage because of the aura, so we don't need that. And we'll give him fire resistance, why not? Minthara. Sup, girl? That's my girl. Let's see. Ugh, no bloodlust elixirs. Damn it. Need Warg Fang. Yeah, elixir of necrotic resistance. And the oil of bane. Let's see. Crud, there's like no... Hill Giant won't do her damn bit of good. Elixir of viciousness makes it so she can crit a lot easier. And we'll go with that for now. The number you need to roll a crit is reduced by 1. Plus she has something else, I believe, that cuts it down by another 1, so makes it easier for her to crit. When casting any smite spell, your next weapon attack is empowered, doing an additional 1d6 force damage. This effect lasts 3 turns or until you make an attack with a melee weapon attack. Once per combat. Now, once per combat. That's a big ass sword she's got, though. I like it. Alright, we haven't saved it in a while. Let me go ahead and save it. Campsite. Alright. Nobody wants to talk to me, so let's go ahead and head out. I need to reform the party. Let me see. Alright. My fighter type is in the front, always. Alright. Now, the, where is the... Trying to remember where that dude is. Nope, that's this place. God, I'm trying to remember. There's a guy that you have to give the journal to, or he asks you for the journal. I don't want to go into too much more detail than that. I don't want to spoil anything about the quest. Wait, I'm heading the wrong direction. We need to head east. We need to go this way. Yeah, as I said, you can lift the shadow curse. If you there's a few steps you have to go through in order to be able to do it. It involves Halson, that little kid, and there is one other person it involves, but that requires you to go to the Last Light Inn. And as I've already said, we can't go to the Last Light Inn unless we want to get into a big, massive fight. Okay. This is back where we started. God, I cannot remember where that guy is. It's driving me crazy that I can't remember. It's like my brain's not working. Well, we may push that off till next time. I don't want to sit here and spend forever just trying to run down some stupid guy. I'll look up where he is for next time. Let's go ahead and let's move forward with heading to the mausoleum. That's the big important part of the big important part of this chapter, of this act. Yeah, this ground is torn up big time. The Shadow Curse, like, muffed this entire land up badly. And as good people, you can lift the curse and be the heroes and la-di-da-di-da if you want to. Or you can, not. You can be the evil jackass that I am and don't even bother trying to lift the curse. Which, take a wild guess which way I'm going with this evil playthrough.
What's that?
What's that? Oh, True Lover's Caress. It's a pair of rings where you can, if two people wear them, they can shunt the damage off to the other one. They can split damage. The House of Healing. Not a bad place to go. They're not hostile for now. You can talk to this sister.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
I see you have medical supplies on hand. Can you spare any?
I will sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient. Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain.
Okay. You can deceive him.
Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Now that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
See? You lie to her and say, yep, oh yeah, he's healing just fine. Yeah, no. Pfft. Don't worry about it. It's cool. You lie your ass off to her. Oh yeah, sure. Pfft. He'll recover. No worries. True Lover's Caress, Warding Bond. Screw that. Mainly worried about selling the crap to these flippin' people. Here, you have some research notes. How about a silver goblet? You can have that too. Oh, this garnet ring, you can have that. This is for 680. Good lord. She don't have enough money for that. 190. Ooh, just barely. Wah, wah. Minthara, you can sell your mace. Your gloves. These silly boots. 145, not gonna have enough to buy that. I'll buy that for $1 and stuff. Aha! There we go. Alright. What do you got, lady? Oh. Poison. Targets must succeed a con saving throw or become paralyzed and poisoned. Whoa, wasn't that sweet? Invisibility, always useful. Here's the Wyvern Purple Worm Toxin. 1 to 10 poison damage at the end of their next turn unless they succeed a con saving throw. It lasts for 10 turns. Plus she's got a bunch of rotten food. Yummy. So delicious. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. I'll buy that, and I'll buy that. A lot of the stuff I sold her. There you go. That purple worm toxin actually is pretty decent stuff if you like to poison people. It's actually not bad to have. My weapons can't have poisons put on them because they're not real. So, if they're not real, then they can't really have. Screw it. You can have that. I don't give a shit. You can have those too. A lot of this stuff I keep. I have this weird, like, thing where I collect stuff. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna use that one day. I'm gonna use that. And it just starts piling up, as you've seen. It just piles up and piles up and piles up. It's like, are you really ever gonna use it? Really?
Now.
Yep, you can tend to your patient, you flippin' weirdo. Patient's dead. I mean, let's be honest. Patient's flippin' dead. I'll take that. Still don't know what those are, so I try not to, like, mess with them too much. Alright. There is a, the House of Healing is actually an important place to be. There is a big boss fight here. That you can get engaged with. You can either fight him, or if you know how, you can talk the guy down.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
I'm sick as a dog. Dark compulsions addle my mind.
Let me check. Let me check. What's the primary symptom?
When I try to sleep, I am plagued by distressing sights.
Too many thoughts. A thrice cursed ailment. The emptiness you yearn for will be yours again. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Yeah, basically you talked yourselves into allowing yourself to go see the doctor. I'm not sure if we have enough time for that. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we're already over the 2-hour mark. I don't know if we have enough time for the boss fight. It's down here in the theater. Let me see. See if there's any treasure. There's a treasure chest behind the where the lady you were just talking to. There's a treasure chest behind it. If you go to open it, she will attack you, and you'll have to kill her. She doesn't really have anything on her worth a damn. So the fight, if you want the XP, you can just kill her for the XP. There is a side quest with a little girl at the Druid Grove. If you go with the good guy side, where she's looking for her parents, and her parents will be found. That lady we talked to, who she was dealing with the patient, she said that they were sleeping or whatever. Her parents will show up there, and you'll have the option of whether to go tell her. Her name's Arabella. You'll have the option of going to tell her, yes, your parents are dead, or you can lie to her, but you want to tell her the truth. There's a whole storyline with her. You save her a couple times, actually, when you come to Act 2. It's a whole thing. But since we got her murdered with, everybody else at the Druid Grove. Alright. Go ahead and have your one person come over here. There is a turn-based mode for what? Oh, the Shadow Curse. Crap. I forgot they're Shadow Cursed if I'm not around. Come on. I forgot to let them get close before I did it. Oops. I keep forgetting that stupid Shadow Curse. Okay. What we can do is temporarily... Why is the light... I don't understand it. What is going on? It's supposed to be a sphere. You cast it on a spot, and it creates light. It's not working. That's bizarre. Normally, when you cast the sphere version on a spot on the ground, it lights up like daytime. Because it is daytime. But now she's just wasted 2 frickin' spell slots for nothing. Yeah, she's wasted 2 of her level 3 spell slots for absolutely flippin' nothing. So annoyed. So very annoyed. Alright. That's all the treasure that's actually up here. Just that potion of visibility. There's a place... once you defeat him, the surgeon in there, and his guard ladies or whatever, his nurses, there is treasure up above him. There is a see, here he is. There is a ladder somewhere in here that leads up above to... There's a bunch of treasure up there too, but I will show you all of that next time. There's an elevator and stuff too, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Next time, I will show you the boss fight with the surgeon. I will walk you through how to beat him and get all the XP for beating him without actually fighting him. What responses to make. What choices to make. You can fight him, but the battle gets a little tedious. So it's better to talk your way out of it, especially if you've been building a character like I have that can talk himself out of stuff, or into stuff, especially when he has this. Anything that's based off charisma, it'll give him a +3. So we put that on. It looks stupid, I know. And then you put this on, a +1 bonus to charisma checks. So between all of that, I should be able to talk him down no problem. That's why I kept these items. It's always good to keep some stuff that's non-combat that you can swap out. Just make sure before you get into combat that you indeed swap it out. So right now, I am going to go ahead and end the video because we're well past 2 hours. I will next time, as I said, I will teach you about that. Like, share, subscribe, same things I always say at the end of videos. I'm seeing people watching videos, but they're not actually liking the videos. All I ask is please just like the video. It takes half a second. I know people do it with when you watch other videos, you give them a thumbs up, just like, hey, it's kind of like a good job kind of thing. It helps. It helps me personally. Not get paid because, again, I don't get paid for any of this crap. I do this all because I enjoy doing it. The thumbs ups is for me personally. So if you could do that for me, that would be great. If you know anybody who would like my videos the way I do them, definitely let them know. They can subscribe. As I grow, my channel grows, I will be adding different kinds of content. Right now it's just Let's Plays because that's really all I have time to do right now. Because as I said, I'm working 2 jobs, so I'm not exactly I have a whole lot of free time. So I know it's been a long rant, so I will go ahead and end right here. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. I've been Dinger the Gamer, and I will see you guys in the next one.